Coming up on Everyday Kentucky.
We are talking all things Lexington Restaurant Week with our guest host, Chef Ouita Michael.
Bringing you the brightest in the bluegrass. This is Everyday Kentucky.
Well, good morning, family, and welcome to Everyday Kentucky. I'm India Jones.
And I'm Jim Caldwell. And of course, we are a big partner with Lexington Restaurant Week. And we want to welcome in once. What?
What does that mean? We love Chef Ouita, so even if it's not Lexington Restaurant Week, she can come hang with us. What you trying to say?
Let me finish reading.
Okay.
And we welcome into the Everyday Kentucky kitchen our very dear friend, Chef Ouita Michael. We are so glad you're here. And the reason I plugged the Lexington Restaurant Week is because it's going on right now.
It is.
Right.
It's the last weekend for it, so we need to get people out there and get those butts in seats and get people eating the great food of Lexington and Fayette County. We're getting them all into our independent restaurants all over the city.
Absolutely. You've made several unique meals, especially for Lexington Restaurant Week, and I know it lasts up until the 30th. You have a couple of restaurants participating, right?
We do. We have Honeywood and Holly Hill Inn, which we featured last week, and this week I brought the food from Zim's and the cocktail from the Thirsty Fox. And for you two, because I love you so much, I brought you fresh lemon bars from the Midway Bakery and sorghum cookie and chocolate chip cookie for my Cookie Monster.
Oh, I love that.
And I'm told by Ouita that you put the frosting on, or whatever you call it. Is it frosting? Is that the right word?
Yeah,
icing on. Here this morning, that's how fresh these are, right?
They are. I went by the bakery on my way to the station. They didn't have them out of the pan yet, so we cut them out, and I just said, give me the icing. I'll take it to the station and put it on.
I mean, it looks
for you.
So good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I know we are trying to focus, of course, on Lexington Restaurant Week. So far, if people want reservations, we're directing them to the website, right? LexingtonRestaurantWeek.com.
LexingtonRestaurantWeek.com has every restaurant that's participating, the price of their special. There's varying prices, $19, $29, $39, and what that is. And also, you can click on that little button. It'll take you right to the restaurant's website. You can make your reservation right online. It's super fast, super easy. And that way, everybody knows what to expect and makes it great for the guests.
All right, Chef Ouita, you probably don't know this about me, but the viewers do, India does. I'm really tight. So these prices, that includes tip, right?
Jim!
Oh my gosh, Jim!
He's so frugal.
It does not include tip, but the values are good. They're like, people are offering 50% off, and it's a multi-course experience. So it's a lot of fun. And we have over 100 independently owned restaurants in Lexington. I feel like our restaurant community is one of our treasures. So it's a great way to support that part of our industry, of our hospitality industry. So get out there and enjoy yourselves. Go on a date. Go on a date, Jim. Ask somebody else.
Well, my wife won't go on dates with me anymore. So, Chef Ouita, I'll go with you, okay? Sound
absolutely.
good? All right, that sounds good to me. You know, we have so many people that come to the station here from, out of town to work here. They're getting their start and they're trying to get into this business, and they are just overwhelmed with how much food we do have in Lexington. They are just overwhelmed, and it's so good. And you're right, and that's why we're honoring all of them here with Lexington Restaurant Week.
Awesome.
I love to see. That's one of the first things people say. They're like, there's so many places to eat here that I've never heard of. Yeah, they're great. They're local.
And our community supports them. That's what's even better.
Makes it fantastic. All right, Chef Ouita, we've got you reading today.
Okay.
How fancy.
Lexington Restaurant Week is underway. More than 30 local restaurants have been offering special meals since last Thursday.
That's right, and many restaurant owners say their special menus attract new and old customers alike, and that's what we're going to be talking about during the show. In today's live poll, we're asking, during Lexington Restaurant Week, which do you like trying more, the drinks or the food?
Well, let's see. It looks like maybe there we are. If we are taking a look at the scores, it looks like 18% say cocktails and 82% say food dishes. You can vote right now by searching for Everyday Kentucky on Facebook. Click the profile picture, view the story, cast your vote. Also, head over to Instagram, WKYT, Everyday KY, and you can vote there as well. I am in total agreement. Food. We go for the food, man. Each and every time. Jim?
Yeah, the food. Yeah,
absolutely.
As I've said, I don't drink a lot, so I mean, I eat a lot.
You know that. Okay.
That's the thing. So it works.
Pause. Let me tell you what someone told me recently. You cannot say that we don't drink a lot. We drink on this show almost every.
I was going to say, I brought a bourbon cocktail with me today.
I mean,
We sip though. I don't pound it.
No, we're not doing shots up here.
Okay.
I don't think that's legal. Is that
right?
legal?
This isn't a frat party. Come on.
it might be.
We can turn it.
I will say this: the cocktails, though, for Lexington Restaurant Week are super special.
Yeah.
They're sponsored by Maker's Mark, who made a special bourbon just for these 10 days.
46, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and every restaurant's got a special cocktail using that special bourbon. You're not going to be able to get it after this is over.
Yep, right.
So just have one and enjoy it.
Listen, I've had a lot of them. I don't drink a lot, but I've had a lot of taste
Do you
of
see
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying, Ouita? I mean, he contradicts himself all the time.
Anyway.
Jim, but wait, I will say that drink is very floral. You've had it? It's beautiful. The taste of that Maker's Mark is something totally different from the original.
He was a judge at the cocktail
Listen,
competition.
I was gonna
have had them all. That's why I said it.
right.
So yeah, I've had them. It was warm. Anyway, the Lexington Humane Society is getting creative for a good cause.
The shelter is hosting its annual Perfectly Imperfect Pet Art fundraiser.
So volunteers will turn a picture of your pet into a work of art. So all you have to do is fill out a form on the Humane Society's website and submit a $25 donation. Your submission will then be sent to you over email, and the fundraiser runs until the end of the month. I love that. $25 could then turn your beautiful family member, because you know a lot of times these animals are not pets. It's definitely our family members, and hopefully they, send you beautiful artwork back.
Aww.
I love that.
That's so sweet.
I know.
And they try really hard. I mean, you can see, these are good, but they say some of them might not be as good as others.
That's okay.
And that's fine. It adds character to it.
Absolutely. Chef Ouita, do you have any animals? I know you're so busy.
I do. I have a cat named Sunshine Moon who's crazy, blind in one eye, got in a fight with a raccoon. No. And I have a little dog, Beagle, named Tia.
Tia.
Oh, I love that.
I love beagles. They're so cute.
that.
Yes, Tia. Tia and Sunshine.
And
Sunshine's
Sunshine.
mean. She's like not very nice.
Okay.
Not a big cat person, so
Right.
I've met a lot of mean cats, or so I thought they were. They didn't talk to me. They didn't come and love on me. So that's what
We
happens.
feed her and keep our distance.
But you know the problem, Jim. A lot of times these animals can feel your energy. So if you're coming off a little bit wrong, and that energy isn't right, they don't want to be around you.
Well, my energy is never right, so that's what happens.
Well, it's an unusual sight in Utah when thousands of tiny toads brought a traffic stop to a complete standstill just last week.
The toads crossed a country road, and the sheer volume of them left witnesses and biologists speechless. Look at those, just hopping along here.
It's so hard to see with the rock.
Well, they kind of blend in there. They believe
gosh.
the Banner water year and recent thunderstorms led to the exodus. Now, I'm gonna reveal something to you all because I don't think we have video of the road itself, but the road itself is it's very slippery because it has a lot of flattened frogs on it. Because there have been so many. Yes. We don't have. I did see this on the internet and saw a picture of the road, but this video we try to keep things.
Cleaned it up.
We cleaned it up a little bit. We just saw them hopping along, but a lot of frogs flat. India's face.
All those delicious frog legs gone to waste.
Ooh, some good frog legs. Do you offer some at any of your restaurants?
Yes, we do have those at Smithtown Seafood.
Ooh,
yes.
do you?
I love frog legs.
I do too. I love them.
I cannot believe you all are talking about food. Those sweet babies lost their lives, and you're like this. Roadkill for dinner?
Now we're not going to scrape them up.
No. Once they're run over, that's it.
Okay.
No.
But now if we can catch them, that's different. Well, Barbie is bringing in the big bucks for its opening weekend.
The new movie took in $155 million in North American theaters over the weekend. That's the biggest opening weekend for any film this year.
And that gives Greta's Barbie the biggest domestic start for a female-directed movie. Now, its closest comparison is Wonder Woman in 2017, directed by Patty Jenkins, which ranked in about $38 million domestically on opening day. Now, the Mattel doll film is beating out Oppenheimer, which itself earned $80 million over the weekend.
That's a lot of money being spent at the theaters. That's one thing about it.
Yeah.
You know, better than $200 million between the two movies there. I mean, they're killing it, and that's, you know, they need it. They need that little push. You know, there've been a couple of movies, you know, that have come along here this year that, and well, since COVID, I'll say,
right,
that have been able to push it, and this certainly helps it out tremendously.
We want our movies. We want them back.
Absolutely.
We do. Yeah.
I love going to the movies.
I think what is of topic right now with the Barbie movie, even listening to the two anchors talk earlier during the 7 and 8, I know they went to go see it, but they were talking about how the movie is PG-13, but there are some scenes that are not PG-13. And so they were like, you know, sometimes this movie may not be suited for children under the age, you know, of 13.
Right.
But it's a Barbie movie. So you would think, so I haven't seen it. I don't want to speak negatively on the movie, but I did hear that there are a lot of parts that were not age appropriate for children.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I
It's
thought.
about your little doll.
I know.
Huh.
And then, you know, again, you're right. It's geared,
There's
you know,
some
Barbie,
controversy
you know,
around it,
kids
yeah.
went Barbie, so we'll see. Well, Britney Spears has joined Spotify's Billions Club.
That's right. Her 2003 hit single Toxic hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. And she joins other notable artists like ABBA and Whitney Houston.
It's been 7 years since Spears released her last album. She just recently collaborated with the singer will.i.am for Mind Your Business.
I love that. I mean, will.i.am is a good producer, and then to have Britney Spears, she hasn't made any albums in 7 years. Now she's coming back as her own, you know, artist without her father attached, and she is ready to kick some tail.
She's her own person. She's her own woman.
Yeah.
She is ready to kick some tail. You're right.
You know, you've got others on that list of Spotify, like The Weeknd and Ed Sheeran,
That's
with
right.
over $3.5 billion billion plays. I go immediately to money. You see that?
Yeah, we know.
But it means
Mr.
money.
Frugal.
You know? It's just a different way for, you know, the artists to receive money is to receive through these streaming sites now.
Yeah,
So I mean,
absolutely.
it's not like it once was, where we had to go always out and buy the record or the CD or even download it.
You know, I don't have no problem with doing it. You'll see me still in the record stores.
true.
I will. I have no problem with doing it. Even though I still have, you know, back in the day when you were in your car and you had the big album of CDs that you had to like,
Oh, yeah.
go, I still have that.
Yeah, I have that carousel.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Or the tower.
Oh, the tower. That tower. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she got me so
Big time.
excited.
Yeah, for sure.
British police are putting the Easter Bunny behind bars. Well, a man who they call the Easter Bunny, that is.
Last week, a court sentenced Joby Poole to 18 months in jail for stealing, get this, 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs. They're worth about $40,000. According to PA Media, Poole used a stolen tractor last February to tow a trailer full of eggs from a Cadbury industrial site. He didn't get very far and was pulled over and arrested. Of course he was. He's not a tractor. Of course.
Now, the theft was significant due to the treat's extreme popularity in the UK. So much so, after Poole's arrest, local police took to social media saying that they had, quote, helped save Easter and called the incident a, quote, extravagant theft.
What are you going to do? What was he going to do with all those?
I don't know.
I would eat them.
Is there a black market for Cadbury eggs?
I know.
I don't know.
Maybe a dessert or something, because like in, you know, most desserts, I love Ghirardelli. Well, just a little tidbit. So, you know, maybe putting that type of chocolate, give it a certain taste. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a cream egg, though.
Yeah,
They're
true.
so good, though.
They are good, but they're not like, it's not Godiva.
Yeah.
I want to ask the expert here. If you go into a store, let's say you go into a gas station and you want a candy bar, what is the candy
good
bar
one,
that
Jim.
Chef Ouita would pick out and
I
get?
got two favorites.
All right, let's hear 'em.
Peanut M&Ms and Snickers.
Snickers and peanut. I agree with both of those.
I
Absolutely.
love a Snickers bar. I love sweets. This is a bad thing for me. I'm trying to give up sugar, but I love sweets. So there's not a candy bar I've met that I don't like.
Right.
Oh, really?
But my go-to is peanut M&Ms.
What about Almond Joy? Do you like an Almond Joy?
That's intense. Almond
See?
Joys are intense.
I figured it's so rare that you catch someone who likes an Almond Joy, you know?
Intense is a good way to describe it. All right, coming up on Everyday Kentucky.
We are sitting down with one of the sponsors of Lexington's Restaurant Week.